Hi everyone, I just want to introduce you to my fundraiser to raise money to help me publish my next book that I firmly believe deep within my heart is going to help thousands of men and women who want to use it, but thousands of men in particular who have struggled all of their life viewing themselves in the eyes of trauma. So I viewed myself in the eyes of trauma. I saw myself as worthless. I saw myself as a despicable human, not worthy of love, not capable of progress and success. And in fact, that led me into having what I believe to be my problems with ADHD, my problems with attention, my behavior problems. Everything that caused my issues stems out of the way that I viewed myself and other people. I viewed the whole world as out to get me, right? I viewed my God as out to get me. I viewed my family as out to get me. And guys, there's so many other people out there who feel that same way just because they're stuck in the way that they view themselves. So I dived into AA, I dived into the church, I dived into yoga, into Buddhism, into whatever I could get my hands on to try to pull me out of it, but nothing was seeming to work. And that's when I woke up from a suicide attempt and started training for an Ironman triathlon. And then what Ironman did is it slowly started to, through physical kind of torture, right? Through physical exercise, it slowly started to pull out the scales of trauma, the ways that I viewed myself, because I always viewed myself as a man who can't, as a person who can't do something. What triathlon did is slowly helped me to recognize that I can. And guys, over the past 5 years since I've published that book and since I've been working with people, I've helped hundreds of people also achieve that through the gym and through coaching. And I would love nothing more than to implement this into a writing project in which other people across the whole entire world are going to be able to benefit from. This trauma, everybody, this trauma causes more than interpersonal problems. It causes more than that. It causes a ripple that leads into our society, into our community, into our policy making. The hypermasculinity and the violence that men produce in this world is just outrageous, and it's all because of trauma. Most of it is because of trauma. And guys, we don't have to live for that anymore. So please stand with me today. Help men to start to see themselves as God sees them, as whole, as pure and beautiful, as balanced creatures of masculine and feminine proportions that can just absolutely create the most beautiful things on the planet. But right now we're not, because we're so traumatized. So help me to get this world unstuck and into the view of God, of one love, of happiness, of pureness, and of continued growth. We can all do this together, but I'm going to need your help, because financially, to publish a book of this proportions is going to take a lot. So read more about where all those finances are going. I'm happy to be completely open and transparent about everything, and I look forward to writing this and working very hard and speaking it and traveling the world and sharing this message, because it is my message of hope and love.